I say legend, you say, wow, Wotan, it must be you. But you're supposed to be saying Anthology because that's what this is, baby. Legend Anthology. We're pulling up with Pen Best Deck. Unfortunately, Zefra is not legal here, so we're just going to be doing the next best thing. The deck list, for some reason, is submitted as Zefra because the automated system does not care that there is not a single Zefra card in here. But we're just playing Pen Slop. So it's basically the same thing, right? Clueless. We got some space for hand traps in here as well. So if you want to see the deck list, be sure to stick around until the end because we are going nuts with it. Going to go ahead and resolve Beyond the Pendulum, which is not my beloved. I love Electromite more because Electromite decides not to randomly just negate Zefrath and turn its scale back to something that's completely pointless. But this is going to be just starting off like a normal Draco Slayer combo, pretty much. Shuffling back the fusion thingamajigger to get the Wakaushi out, penned a bunch of guys, boom, boom, boom. Use this to add some more. Our opponent has nothing. I mean, this is a relatively low power event in the sense that there aren't any hand traps. Gonna make my Electromite, and that's gonna help me clear up my low scale here in order to activate my Wakaushi. Like, look at all this advantage we've made so far. They've banned like all the good end board pieces, you would think, until you see what I've been cooking up, because we have a bunch of the good end board pieces, baby. It's going to be keep cycling through all of this stuff. I have way too much stuff. So we're just going to get rid of these link guys into Singularity, which is unironically the best thing to be making here, especially because we're ending on a Synchro, on Field, a Fusion, Engrave. So that's already, we're cooking, guys. We are cooking with gas. Now the best part is we summon this out, boom, summon this out, boom. Guess what this makes? This makes an Xyz monster. And what's that? We can link off our Vortex and, sorry, the Absolute, get another Vortex. This guy sees what's coming from 10 miles away, instantly scoops it up, and we're going to be jumping straight into the next replay. Once again, we win the game for free because our hand is insane as per usual, even though we have the Benkei. Because we open the combo of Astrograph plus Supreme King Gate Magician. Yippee! And look at this, we even get to put back the Benkei. How goated is this? This is too cracked. And I'm on 60 cards, and I still open the Supreme King Gate Magician, whatever his name is, and Astrograph like every single game. It's so good. Now you might be thinking, oh, dude, that's so cute. You can make an Absolute Dragon before you make your Beyond the Pendulum? Nah, that's for losers, guys. We're popping off. We got the Pendulum Evolution. During the main phase, if you special summoned a Pendulum monster from your face down extract this turn, we get the second Pendulum summon. We're going all in. We are on the hype train. We're diving onto these guys. That sounds really, what am I talking about? Oh, yikes. Maybe I should stop the yapping. But then again, why would you be watching my videos if it's not for the yapping? Like, actually, maybe it's because of my professional gameplay. As you can see here, we have a massive pen summon coming out. Slap. Now we make the Absolute Dragon. Here's the Electromite. We get all the searches. Gonna go for the Harmonizing. They're not even ready for this. And then we're just gonna go ahead, summon out the Astrograph, sack off essentially our entire board here. To make the Firewall Dragon Singularity, you're going to have an Xyz Engrave. We're going to have the Fusion on field. We're about to have the Time Pendulum Graph for another pop. We're about to have the Harmonizing, or whatever the dude's name is. Summon out, get another Synchro. We're cooking. This guy's cooked. Oh man, going first is so easy. Everybody always wins when they go first, except for my opponent, because I'm going second, and I'm going to be the one doing the winning. After they perform their 20-minute combo, which I'm going to skip for you guys. You're welcome. All right, I've done you guys a massive service. I was playing on like super giga sped up thing, whatever here, 10 times speed, and that was like 5 minutes ago. This turn went ages. Essentially, all this is public knowledge. They have a super poly set. They have the Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, and they have the weird Dark Fusion trap thing that like negates, and then whatever this discard is, right? None of these cards do anything. They're all completely worthless. They have like battle phase effects and stuff and can like float. Nobody cares about it. None of these cards do anything. All right. Now we're just going to be goated like that and play with their engine, because hand traps and board breakers are for losers that need them. Or for me. If I draw them and it's convenient for me, then they're also for me. Anyway, he's going to go ahead and fire off the Wings Light here. Get Supreme King Gate Magician, activate this, and they're going to go Favorite Contact, go for the wake up your elemental hero, whatever it's called, blow up my whole board. What is it, Shining Flare Man? And then they decide to go for a DPE instead. So interesting. Yeah, not really sure what that's all about. Especially this thing is not properly summoned, and they're gonna go ahead and destroy it. So they can float into the next damage phase into some other guy, I guess. But yeah, my stuff is still resolving. This guy can't come back. We have Pendulum Evolution because we're just sick like that, which also means we have Astrograph because we're just sick like that. Go for our first pen summon here. Boom, boom, and boom. Slap down another guy. We have to target our own dude, pop this trigger, look for the spell. Astrograph's going to come out. We're going to go ham on him. And then they're going to go ahead and flip the Super Poly. And I would be afraid if, I don't know, there were like any real Super Poly targets to the format, I guess. Yeah, not really sure what this was all about. Also not sure why they didn't just use Fusion Destiny at the end of their last turn. This thing also does absolutely nothing. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead, go for Odd as Rebellion Xyz Dragon so we can get the extra Pendulum Summon. And because as another secret effect, you can detach material from this card and target up to 2 monsters your opponent controls at 3,000 less attack and destroy them. Bada boom, bada bam, bada bing. We're going to go for the dude that floats so we can deal with this later. It's going to send a guy to add a guy. And it's Dead End Prison, and that's where he's going because there's going to be a dead end because he's going to be dead after I'm done with them here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab another Astrograph, get the search here with the draw. Go with the Chain Link like 57 because we can count that high. We finished primary school. You guys proud of me? I finished primary school. I can count all the way to 4. I guess it's 4. It's only Chain Link 4. Maybe I can't count. Maybe it's like 1, 2, 3, 57, 4. Then that would work. Then I could be counting. Yeah. So we have a bajillion guys in our hand. We have the second Pendulum Summon, which we're about to utilize with our Beyond the Pendulum, which is going to blow up even more of his board. Yeah. And then he's going to cry himself to sleep tonight. Yippee! Alright guys, here's the deck list in case this event comes rolling around once again. You can see it is just pure gas, balls to the walls. We're popping off. We got the super limited Wakaushi engine here. They're both limited to 1 in this event, unfortunately, but that's good enough. We got a few hand traps sprinkled in here just to mess with our opponents. 2 copies of Fuelos for some reason. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe they semi-'d it. That would be awkward. I don't know. Got the big Magician engine here. And of course, we're playing the Chrono and the Astro at 3 each with their corresponding bricks right here because we're on 60 cards. We're never going to see them. Don't worry about it. Refrain for some reason is still at 3, which is unironically a better combo than Ostinato for the most part because you can bridge straight into Wakaushi, meaning them limiting the Wakaushi does absolutely nothing. And we still get it anyways. Ostinato is kind of awkward because we don't have an SP to remove it from our graveyard, but we're still fine. Got the nice search here, Wings of Light. It's good enough. We just penned another dude off of this. We're super fine. We don't need the traps. Those are all just bricks. The only trap we want is this one that we're going to be searching for. Going to be super cooking our opponents with that. Got some of the nice Dark Worms here. The Dragon Shrines, Foolish Burial. Don't worry if we draw the Dark Worm. We also have Destrudo as another target. That's why we're running this dude as our Supreme King Gate Magician Send, because we can also just summon this guy off of Destrudo if we wanted to instead. Also, what's really interesting is you can not just send your Synchro or your Xyz Dragon guys. This is the other Xyz Dragon if you need it. But this dude counts as a Fusion Dragon, and this dude counts as an Xyz Dragon. You can just send those guys from your hand or your extra deck, actually. So that's actually pretty cool. If you're like already playing and don't need it to start, you can just keep a ton of card advantage that way. Yeah, for our extra deck, we have access code because we want to demolish our opponents. We have this because it's the only Link 3 that has actual arrows and is like generically available to make. Yeah, we'll just use it to go for the access code here. Double Electromite, you saw the lines. We use Beyond the Pendulum, double Electromite under it to get a ton of advantage, and then that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And would you look at that? This dude needs 3 effect monsters to make a Link 6. Boom. We have all the fusion, synchros, Xyz. We get to spin their entire field. I don't think I bounced anything with this ever in any of my games because my opponents always surrendered before that. But I mean, it's because it's that good. That's why I never used it. Don't worry about it. Baron, Boral, both legal. Makes no sense to me. This thing, ultimate secret effect where all your dudes have piercing damage. Nobody remembers that. Nobody ever thinks about it. Nobody respects it. And the text is removed from this card after you copy an effect. So how are they ever going to figure it out, right? It's the secret hack of secretness. This thing comes up kind of occasionally, sometimes. It's just a free special summon for the most part. And yeah, that's like the whole deck list. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. Love you. Mwah. Bye.